First week, back on it. How's it gone? Let's find out. I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change. So, how has it gone? How has it gone? We are now on Wednesday. It's the 26th of April. And I changed my weigh day to a Wednesday. For no particular reason. I just fancied a Wednesday. But this week, how's this week gone? This week has gone, I'll say, okay. I have had to fight with myself quite a few days not to eat all the rubbish, as it were, in the house. I have had to talk to myself quite a lot. I've had to distract myself quite a lot. And why is it? Why? Tom, that's the guinea pig. He was just about to chirp up, I think, then. But why? Why is it that I am so good and they're not so good? I don't know. It's mentality. It must be it's something not quite functioning in my brain. That's the bit I don't get about losing weight. How, if I can be that rigid and that good and not go a crumb over what I'm eating, why can't I continue that? I can do that for quite a few months and then all of a sudden, bang. And I don't care. It's like I'll eat anything that's not nailed down. And I think to myself, and do you know what? I'm one of these people. I have got so many friends, right? But yet I haven't got any. Do you know what I mean by that? Everybody knows Kaza. Everybody knows Fat Kaza. But I've only really got, I would say, I have got 5 people that I would class as my really good friends. I've got 5 people that I know would be there for me if I needed, if I needed them. There's friends I've had. There's friends I've apparently got, but you would think I wouldn't really class them as my friends anymore. There's them type of people. And I think to myself, am I lonely? Am I eating because I'm lonely? But I'm not lonely. It's weird. I don't know. I'm just here in the house. The kids are in school. My husband's in work. And I'm here pottering around and doing my bit. I'm going to be actually going out in a minute with my mother. I need to get my car washed. And I got to take some parcels back, stuff we've ordered off Amazon that's come and it's rubbish, so it's gone back. Little things like that, and take my mother out to get her out the house. But then I think, is it because I'm just stuck in the house and it's like, because I'm in the house, I can eat what I want. Nobody's looking. Stuff like that, do you know what I mean? It's, I don't know, my brain don't work sometimes. And I'm not saying I'm not being good, because like I've had toast this morning. It's 12:15 now because I've cooked a lasagna this morning because I'm off to bingo tonight. And why am I off to bingo tonight? I'm off to bingo tonight because I haven't seen my friend Jess, who's one of my 5. I haven't seen my friend Jess for a while, so I'm going to catch up with her. And also the football's on. I think Man City versus Arsenal, I think. And I cannot tolerate being in the house when the football's on because there's so much screaming, and other than me screaming, there's so much screaming and cheering and that. I'm just like, I'm getting out of here. And if I go to bingo, as it's been mentioned by their lovely haters, I do like a buffet at bingo. No, I do like to take quite a bit of food to bingo. I don't know why, just a habit, I think. But I'm not going to do that tonight. I was doing 5-2, as you know, and I really, really enjoyed doing the 5-2. To get that much more calories on 5 days a week was bloody superb. And I could eat really good meals. I could have really good treats. However, the only downside is the 2 days of 800 calories a day were a bit like chewing on your knuckles. I was knitting to keep myself busy, just to not eat on those days. I don't know what I was knitting, actually. I've actually got it here, look. I don't know what I was knitting. But the things you do to keep busy. And I've lost one of my needles down there. I'll get it now. But this is what I was knitting. And it was just random, really thick. This is like t-shirt material. And it's screwed up on my needles because I haven't got enough length. I have got enough length, but not on the knitting. If I spread this out, how it should be, it would be like over here. So ultimately, even though it doesn't look wide, when it comes off the needles, that'd probably make a nice blanket. And don't look at my nails, because you know I hate chipped nails. You know I hate them, and they're awful. I need to do them. But yeah, I need to get some more wool. Or do you even call that wool? It's more like, I don't know what it is. But even, you know, doing stuff like that, it just makes you stop thinking about eating. Oh, there's the other needle in the wool. Oh, dear. The wool. I'll call it the wool, whatever it is. Then our thick old, could do a bit of damage with them if you had to. But yeah, doing things like this, it just stops me thinking, oh, let me have something to eat. I'm only 48, yes, but I do like doing things like knitting. I like doing, you know, adult colouring. That's really good to keep you busy. Just keeping your mind, what's going on with this top as well? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's just keeping busy. It's keeping occupied. And there's only so much housework and stuff like that I want to do, or can do. Yeah, it's just keeping busy, isn't it? I need to go back to my first lot of calorie counting days. Yeah, I've gone off track here. We were talking about 5-2, weren't we? Go back to that now. Yeah, so the 800 calorie days, they were doable. They were doable. I did manage them. I was miserable doing them, but I did them. And I did them because I knew I'd get all the other calories on the other days. However, I put the total calories I had for the 5-2 over the week was something like, it was 15,000 something or other. So I just divided it by 7 and it gave me 2,189, I think it was. So I thought, oh, just do 2,000 calories a day, which is flipping ample calories for anyone. Even though I can eat more than that. So 2,000 calories a day is what I'm doing. They're my calculations. And I'll easily lose weight on 2,000 calories a day. So that is what I'm doing. But how have I done this week? This week, I've done all right. I've only just kept my head above water. My nose has dipped in a bit from the water, you know, into the water. But I've just about kept my head above the water. I do feel this week's going to be better. I'm just going to keep myself busy. I need to keep my mind occupied. And like I was just going to say, I need to revert back to when I first started doing calorie counting, where you could not budge me for love nor money. Anybody offer me anything? No, no thanks, no. Or we'd go somewhere And if there was no calories on the menu and I couldn't work out the calories because I was a bit thick at the time on calories, I'd be like, oh no, I'm not hungry, thanks. And I'd sit there and not eat anything just so that I wouldn't be out my calories. And then there's days where I would eat 5,000 calories, no problem. Wouldn't even feel sick. It's crazy. And it is all up here. And I say that all the time. If your head ain't up here, you can't diet, whatever diet you're doing, Slimming World, Weight Watchers, whatever. And one of my friends that I talk to quite a lot, she's so like me. We are like two peas in a freaking pod. When we're good, we're good. When we're bad, we're bad. And she sends me pictures of what she's eaten. And she's like, oh, I'm a gutsy bugger and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, we're just like, well, we're like twins. She does Weight Watchers, I do calorie counting, and she just messages me, and then when I read her messages, it's like I could have written that to her. It's mad. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm talking crap as I always do, and it's lunchtime. It's another thing. Although I'm not actually hungry because I had toast and jam about 10 o'clock. I'm going to go and get my car washed. I'm going to go and do my parcels. I'm going to take my mother out for a spin, and then it'll be time to go and pick kids up from school. So this week, how did I do? Which is the grasping question. I did all right. Like I say, I've just kept my head above water, and I am planning to get on and, you know, get a good, better week this week. Because nobody can do it but me. Nobody can make me diet. It's me that's got to do it. That bloody word, diet. But yeah, I lost. Yes, I did lose. I lost a pound. And you think, oh, bloody pound. Lost a pound. But that's a pound. And that's come off somewhere. God knows where. Can't tell these days. But I've lost a pound. And am I happy with a pound? Yeah, a pound's all right. And I think considering my week's been a little bit rocky, a pound, I'm happy with a pound. I am happy. I'll tell my face I'm happy with a pound. Next week, I'm going to get more than a pound because I'm going to work harder at being good. I'm going to keep myself busy, keep my mind busy. You don't have to be physically busy to not eat. It's just keep your mind busy. But I hope you've all had a good week. I hope you've had weight losses. God, I can't stay awake. I think morphine makes you sleepy, I tell you. When you take morphine, it's just like that then. If I could just go to sleep for a year and not wake up, I could just wake up thin, couldn't I? That'd be good. But on a serious note, have a good one. Don't let I can't really swear in case there's any kids watching. Anyway, I hope you've had a good week. And if you haven't got the results you wanted, there's always next week. And every day is a new start. If you have a bad day, don't let it go into a bad week, she says. Because it's easily done, isn't it? And it's so easy to just go down the wrong path. Right. I'll see you later in my daily video. And I will see you tomorrow on the next one. So thanks for watching, guys, as always. And I will try and get my videos a bit more, exciting, because they've been a bit boring at the moment, just because I'm being pulled from pillar to post and I've got no time, and it's just like, scream. Anyway, see you soon. And thanks for your lovely support and comments, because they are all lovely as always. So, see you. Well, most of them are. But if they're not lovely, you'll be booted off anyway. So, see ya. Bye.